This is one of the most haunted places in America.
Oh, is that blood?
Okay, something weird is going on here. I wonder if this dead guy fell from that window up there. These are all freezers. Dang, there's a lot of them. Do you think these freezers were to store all the bodies?
Probably.
Which way to go? That's the question. So like this tunnel is actually so huge. I wish I could like film the whole thing, but the video would be so long. You wouldn't want to watch it. Run.
The Cresson Sanatorium, affectionately known by patients as the San, played a massive role in the history of tuberculosis treatment in Pennsylvania. For the 40,000 plus patients who passed through its doors, the San was a world of its own. The preventorium even had a section for children who didn't have TB yet, but were at risk. They were sent there to build up their immune systems with food and rest to prevent the disease. In the early years, 1913 to 1940s, before the antibiotic cure, Cresson used the rest and air method. Because it was located at an altitude of 2,600 feet in the Allegheny Mountains, it was believed the crisp mountain air and sunshine would help the body heal itself. Later, however, the antibiotic cure was so effective that Cresson and almost all other sanatoriums essentially worked themselves out of a job. By 1956, the facility began transitioning into a state hospital for mental health because the tuberculosis patient population had plummeted. Grace Chapel. Built in 1914, this historic stone church remains one of the most well-preserved and iconic spots on the property. After being a state hospital, it was turned into SCI Cresson, a medium security prison. It closed as a prison in 2013 and is now a popular spot for haunted tours and urban exploration.
This is the Children's Preventorium. During the early sanatorium years, 1910s to 1950s.
Yeah, dude. Is this open?
Kind of too late for that.
Open.
Already did.
This was essentially a school for children whose parents had TB.
A nice blue room. A school room, I think. There's a desk for the teacher.
They were kept there to prevent them from catching the disease.
What's in the desk? All these chairs. So nostalgic.
You want to see the and the other foot on top? They drilled holes through it and bolted your feet to there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why is this in the school though? For bad kids?
Punishment for the kids that didn't.
That's pretty bad. That's a pretty sad fan. Dang.
There's another one of those football team chairs. how the heart is.
There's a big TV. I can smell the mold. Whatever it is. It's not good. Oh, here's all the TVs. This looks like the place they filmed the Olivia Rodrigo music video.
I bet some of those are Pike TVs.
This is one of the most haunted places in America. We are in the basement of this. I think this is a school. This is some sort of like bunker or something. This is a very insane asylum.
So haunted. You like the first one better or the second one?
Area is off limits to inmates. Okay. Thank goodness we're not inmates. We found the big red button. This is another building. I think this is a housing unit.
Because it was a former hospital, the layout was often described as cramped and labyrinthine. Unlike modern prisons designed with clear lines of sight, Cresson had many blind spots, which made it a high-tension environment for both inmates and guards. Inmates and former staff often recall that the buildings were difficult to regulate. Due to the old radiator systems and stone construction, it was notoriously freezing in the winter and stifling in the summer.
Look at that wiring. So guys, let me teach you something. This is how you hold a flashlight up by your eyes, because it eliminates shadows and stuff. If you hold the flashlight down like this, it makes a lot of shadows for bad guys to hide in. So that's why you see cops hold flashlights like this. It also blinds people, and it can also be used as a weapon, like this. This is like an outdoor place for the prisoners. The only sunlight they would get. I wonder what those are. Space heaters.
In 2011, the U.S. Department of Justice launched an investigation into SCI Cresson. They found that the prison provided inadequate mental health care and relied heavily on long-term isolation for inmates with serious mental illness. Inmates with severe depression, schizophrenia, or intellectual disabilities were often kept in restricted housing units, solitary, for 22 to 23 hours a day. The DOJ concluded that this practice frequently led to psychological disintegration and self-harm. The investigation at Cresson actually triggered systemic changes across the entire Pennsylvania Department of Corrections, leading to new policies on how mentally ill inmates are housed and treated statewide.
Oh, is that blood? Well, bros, they caught me. I'm finally in jail. See, this is the jail cell. This is how small it is. Dude, this one's fancy. It has a toilet and a bed. So this is apparently a housing unit.
On a more positive note, the prison did offer robust vocational programs. Inmates could work in the Correctional Industries program, which included upholstery and wood shops, and a large commercial laundry.
There's some old machinery.
It's an old grinder.
A grinder?
Lathe.
The lathe, okay.
Because SCI Cresson had the infrastructure from its
Does
days
this
as a
work?
large hospital, the state installed high-capacity industrial washers, which can process thousands of pounds of laundry per hour, and commercial steam presses. It wasn't just a place to wash the inmates' own clothes. It was a massive, industrial-scale business that operated inside the prison walls.
Big laundry machines. You could literally crawl inside these.
They processed laundry for other state prisons, state-run mental health hospitals, and even public universities. At its peak, the facility handled tens of thousands of pounds of linens, towels, and uniforms every week. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania saved millions of dollars that would have otherwise gone to private commercial laundry contracts for its various institutions.
The spray thing.
For the laundry. This for the dead bodies.
Oh, this is a huge laundry machine. I wonder if this is a prison, because this is... everything's...
Yeah.
Is this a cell? A jail cell? This flashlight was like 40, maybe it was like 30 bucks. But it's an American company, so it's not like the Chinese flashlights that die in like a week. From Amazon. The walls, I'm sure, are full of lead, but they're actually pretty. A filing cabinet. I don't know if we went down here. Wait, before we explore the corridor, let's see what's in this door. It's a pipe room. It's so easy to get lost in here. It's so freaking huge. More toilets. Dang. What's behind the chapel curtain? Wait, you know how to play the piano? So this is how they would open and shut the vents, by pulling these things. I haven't seen it here. This is cool. Somebody left a board here to walk on. So this is the basement of the church. I think this is a tunnel. This leads back to the tunnel. So like this tunnel is actually so huge. I wish I could like film the whole thing, but the video would be so long. You wouldn't want to watch it.
The thousands of feet of tunnels are one of the most intriguing parts of the entire complex. They allowed staff to transport patients, supplies, and laundry between buildings without exposure to the harsh mountain winters.
Right now we're running through the old tunnel to get to the end.
Beyond the walkable pedestrian tunnels, there is a secondary network of utility tunnels, or pipe chases, that carried steam heat from the massive central power plant to the rest of the facility. There is also a third tunnel system deep beneath the property. The site was built over old coal mining operations, and historical records show coal shafts running directly under the sanatorium buildings. These are naturally inaccessible and separate from the hospital tunnels. Air pressure and wind moving through the vast network of tunnels and shafts creates strange moaning sounds and can cause doors to creak. Also, the decay and structure of the tunnels can create low-frequency sound waves, infrasound, that humans can't hear but can cause feelings of dread, chills, or the sensation of being watched. The tunnels are definitely not for the faint of heart.